Interesting. Nice.
Farah had just bought a Honda CRX.
You know, for someone who gives people advice on buying cars on almost a daily basis, I am particularly bad at it.
A car in which I had learned to drive stick. A car he intended to take on lemons. A car that was in Toronto, Canada.
I once bought a Hummer on impulse because it was raining. And I bought a Honda CRX drunk, sight unseen, from a different country.
Diagonally across northwest New York State, just past Buffalo. Under no circumstances would I ever have gone on this drive, except that I love chicken wings. And Buffalo, New York is the home of the original chicken wing. And of course, Matt's a friend. And of course, I love the Honda CRX.
I don't know why I thought that was going to go well.
We are now going to see the car for the first time and hopefully drive it to New York City. I could not be more excited.
Oh, there it is.
Dude, awesome.
Check out the CRX. Yeah, buddy.
Dude, not too much rust and the paint looks good. I'm so excited. Dude, this is an amazing car.
Oh, this is kind of a mess. See, right now it's in third gear. There's about 9 inches of play left to right while in gear.
Start the car and let's see what happens.
Sounds like a race car. The cams in it.
It ran. It idled at 3,000 RPM for some unknown reason. And then when we drove it and hit a pothole, I genuinely thought the suspension was going to go through the fender.
It looks fantastic.
It's actually, it looks good. I mean, there's a little rust here. I mean, this is an Eastern Canada car.
I presume that the roof works because it's open.
It's open. Well, that's
nothing serious.
there's body panel coming off.
If you look down here, dude,
No,
it's got
that's a giant hole.
a muffler that looks like it has cancer. Have you seen the rust on this side?
No, is it bad?
We might have been stranded on the side of a Canadian road
The car was missing its title and its registration.
in a Honda Civic with no paperwork because the title wasn't there either. Yeah.
All right. Can you go home or start heading home and look? I'm literally gonna take every single piece of paper I can find out of this car. Greg, you got a trash can? I'm gonna take everything out of this car and try and find this fucking thing. What a nightmare. The person who sold it to me said the title is in the car, signed. As far as I can tell, it isn't. So I am literally going to. There's a bunch of crap in here. I'm gonna go through everything I can find in this car and look for the title, while he's in LA digging through his file cabinet.
If you were transporting 5 to 7-year-old jelly beans and left the car parked in the sun, that would not begin to describe the interior of the world's worst Honda Civic CRX.
Okay. Antifreeze, should we hang on to that just in case?
Actually, let's be really clear about what we're doing now. We're inventorying the life of a car. And I bet you that by inventorying the items we take out of it, we will learn everything about Andrew Comrie, the car.
He likes Molson EX beer.
Yes?
We've got some Eclipse gum.
Wait, but it's mostly unchewed.
Ew, don't.
Oh no.
Ah!
Wait, haven't you ever wanted to know what gum looked like after 10 years?
Mouthwash, Sharpie,
Wait, that might, no.
Switch,
Wait. It's a good switch.
a speaker grate. Definitely don't.
Keep it.
What?
These are great speakers in this car. They need to
I
protect
don't
it.
even have a head unit.
You're keeping it.
I've got 2 Tampax.
Oh,
Plus tampons.
I thought they were cigars.
Lancia Stratos micro machine.
Keep that.
Some Visine. Must have been smoking the ganja. Some matches. Suggesting he doesn't have eyesight problems. Whoa, wait, lean forward. Oh, sorry. Another Lancia Stratos micro machine. The best of ABBA 20th Century Masters collection. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm praying that you're missing the title because
Why?
just something about this car, man. Something about this car. I'm gonna go talk to the guy who
No
owns it.
title. All right, I'm gonna start digging through crap in here and see if I can find it.
You realize that the amount of money spent on this car?
far outweighs the price paid for the car.
Yes.
Fortunately, most of it has been spent by JF.
But if you have to come back, it won't be.
No, if I have to come back, it certainly will not be.
That's why I keep thinking I should buy a car while I'm here. I've seen several cars here that might be appropriate.
Do you want to go take a look?
So suppose we need to drive back to New York and anything that'll run. Do you have anything that'll run and get us back to New York City? We're really flexible, but the crazier the better. How about that Saab 9000 Turbo? Does that thing run? No.
Should we take a look? Let's see. Let's see if there's anything reasonable.
Who owns that sweet camouflage Golf?
That's the guy who works for me.
Dude, that's awesome, dude. Like, bless you. I love that car.
Let's go look. Let's go look and see if anything is reasonable for our potential purchase price. What do you think a Lincoln Mark 8 is worth?
Where is it? Oh my God, that's a really cool car. I actually drove. What was it? A Mark 5 V8 with a stick.
Oh.
Well, look, a Polo convertible.
But I'll tell you what, I am digging the Mark 8.
Look how nice it is.
Dude, and it comes with a car phone.
Dude, this car is really nice. The interior looks like a little bit like the next generation Enterprise command console.
But I'm pretty certain this would be more than $1,500, provided it runs. How about the red Civic DX?
I don't like that car. What the hell is that thing? We were in the world's worst used car dealer. There was literally nothing else anywhere in this lot that was drivable.
Pontiac.
It's a V8.
It is a V8, yeah. I don't know if I want to roll the dice on this bad boy.
Although you do need dice in order to ride in it.
A Lexus?
Yes.
If that runs, that thing is like 10 grand.
It's got the blue interior.
The Lexus, first generation Lexus LS400 is the best luxury car ever made.
It's got fur.
That's hands down. I had one of these. This was my first car. 92 LS400. This was my first whip.
I hunted for the best car we could find at what I thought would be a reasonable, money-saving $1,000-ish. There was nothing except the coolest car I'd seen anywhere in Canada. A hand-painted Woodland Hunter's green, brown, black camouflage Golf of uncertain vintage, late 90s, who could say?
There might be a slight issue with the door.
I mean, this car is sweet, dude.
This is an issue.
What is it?
The door doesn't close.
It's not a big deal. They can hammer it shut.
How are we gonna get in and out of it? Well, let's do some math really quick. Okay, so $500. Let's assume ACP refunds my $500. Okay, so now I've got $500.
I got like 700 on
You got 700 on you. He's gonna have to fix that with a hammer
hold
or
this,
something.
hold this.
I don't think just slamming it's gonna work, Alex. I really don't. Don't break it before we buy it, dude. Then we're gonna have to buy it.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Hey, man. Brandon.
Alex, man, how you doing?
Matt, how's it going? You mind being on camera?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Sweet.
Tell us about this door.
Oh, door pins. The only thing it needs is a door pin and the exhaust bolt for the exhaust.
Okay, how do you actually close the door now?
Just lift up on a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hold
Huh.
What if you're outside?
What's that?
What if you're outside the car? Okay, I believe you. Okay. And what year is it?
And 4.
How many kilometers are on it?
220, I think.
Well, that's fewer than the CRX. Do you have a title for it?
Yeah, everything.
This Golf had everything you'd want in a Golf. It had some kind of strange damage to the rear of the car, possibly bullets.
I didn't immediately notice the bullet holes, but, it looks like a deer, and someone could have shot at it.
What is this blue wire here for your stereo?
Nope,
Or for the CB?
CB, yes.
I'm into CBs.
I'm into CBs as well.
Big time. And
Can we take it around the block really quick?
Give her.
Should we try it out?
we have to.
we have to. All right, the seat is really bad. I'll be honest. The seat.
I'm sure that can't they fix that right here?
They probably can. Yeah. I mean, what has been done in this car that it requires 5 pine tree air pressure?
Well, let's look. It's Team Wreck. Team Wreck. You know what I'm gonna say, right?
We should buy this.
We have to buy this car. And I mean, if we,
What if he finds the title of the CRX?
I think it's done,
You
dude.
think the CRX is shot?
Dude, I think he crossed us, man. I love ACP. I think he's a great guy, but we're on a timetable.
We're 3,000 miles from our house right now without a title to a car.
In part of Canada where trains don't run.
Who blocks their rear view mirror with stuff?
Whatever we do, let's just not get pulled over because the cops are gonna be a little suspicious about that. We would be out of our minds.
To take that car instead for 500 instead of this car for 1,000. We've pretty much decided that we'd much rather have this 94 Golf than an 87 CR.
Right. This is also pre-wired for Sirius XM radio. I mean, which is worth another like $100. So this car is almost free when you do the math.
Like the shifter itself feels rather nice, actually. It's this seat.
What's wrong with it?
It's leaning like this. I have to drive like this. So we may have to prop it up on something.
This car's so cool.
I know.
We look like hunters.
I kind of want it, but
On a Volkswagen, electronics are usually the problem. Electronics, they go bad in Volkswagens, and this is a CL spec Volkswagen, which means Canadian loser. It's baser than the base Golf that we get in this country, and it comes with no power door locks, no power windows, no radio, and no air conditioning. So basically nothing to go wrong.
here's what we found out. All cars built between 1988 and 1995 are identical for the US market as they are for Canada, which means you can import them, theoretically.
Dude, we're fine.
Are you sure?
No. Listen, there's no way to be sure. Except we saw on the EPA website that it's okay.
I mean, it says it is, yeah. So you want 1,100 for that thing?
Yeah, the radio?
Okay, without the radio. We will give you $1,100 for your car, but I want you to at least attempt to fix the driver's seat. Sure. Ghetto rig it, anything so I'm not doing this, because my spine hurts and I have to go 500 miles home in it.
Yeah, we can do that.
I have a couple of other questions.
Yeah.
Has any crime been committed in this car?
No.
Because there's like 9 air fresheners in there.
Oh, probably, yeah.
But like, no, serious question.
No.
Well, this next one is serious. Have drugs ever been transported or hidden in this car? When we cross the border, they sniff the car?
No, not that I know of.
Okay. You want to move off camera and repeat that answer? I have a great idea. Since you're buying this car, and I don't care what ACP thinks of you, you tell him that you're going to take the Golf.
I already told him.
What do you say? How do you feel about that?
He goes, "Oh, you're already there, man." he's like, I don't really care. He's like, that car can sit there for another 2 years. I don't give a
All right. Let's buy that Golf. And as long as you let me lemons it with you.
Of course. You have earned a seat on our Lemons team.
Because I identified the car.
And you identified the car.
Right. If we get to the border and anything happens, I don't know you.
How did you two end up in the same car together?
I'm hitchhiking.
Is this video of 2 of you with a taxidermy bear in an Escalade?
No. That was the last time I hitchhiked.
The last time Alex and I were on camera together, the video got 6.8 million views.
I slept almost the entire time.
I know. Picton, Ontario, or perhaps New South Wales, or maybe Picton, Ontario, New South Wales. This is the home of Andrew Comrie Picard, the mystery of whose racing career lies in this town. Named after Wellington's second in command at Waterloo, Picton truly is, to my, let me say that I love Canada, let me say that, to my surprise, a really wonderful town. Or perhaps the answer lies with the vehicle in which we will actually drive home today. A 1994 camouflage Volkswagen Golf, once owned by the infamous shoe tickler of Picton. The only known case of schizophrenia resulting in a man who assaulted women in the most passive way possible by letting them keep their shoes on and climbing underneath the seats of the Regent Theater during screenings of Sense-Around classics such as Earthquake and Meteor, which starred Sean Connery. None of which has anything to do with Andrew Comrie Picard, except that scandal occurred here too in Picton.